From your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
It's been a beautiful St. Patrick's Day, but a lot to talk about tonight. We just got some new information on that EF2 tornado that touched down in the Hobbs-Town area and then continued to the northeast. I'll get to that in just a moment. But looking ahead, our next round of storms set to arrive late Wednesday afternoon and evening. But this threat not nearly as high as what we dealt with Friday night. And the new data, if anything, is a little faster and a little weaker. But out ahead of that line, once again, strong gradient winds. It'll be gusting 35 to 45 miles per hour throughout the day and night. And then that line of storms will come through roughly 6 to 10 p.m. It'll be a broken line, a little more organized off to our east, and it's a marginal to slight level 1 to 2 threat. Now, if you recall, on Friday night, we were at level 3 to 4. So, again, not nearly as high. Damaging wind will be the main concern, though an isolated tornado can't be totally ruled out. But it was a beautiful St. Patrick's Day. A little cold this morning, 27 degrees. That was hard to take after the 82-degree high we had last week. But we did make it to 55 this afternoon, pretty close to the average high of 57. And temperatures today, we're generally in the mid to upper 50s, but tomorrow will be much, much warmer, but also a lot windier than it was today. So here's that new information I told you about. National Weather Service has completed the survey on this EF2 tornado, which initially touched down along Highway 41 near the Speedway there in Hobbs-Town, and they determined that this was a long-track tornado that was on the ground continuously for 47 miles, tracking, of course, through Oakland City, then right through the heart of Pike County, up through Algiers, and then lifting just to the northeast of Lagodi. That's one of the longer track tornadoes that we've ever had around here. Peak winds were about 120 miles per hour, and I got some more information on that on my social media. Now, the hailstorm, that was an historic one in Owensboro shortly before 5 a.m. I froze the frame here from that wave of storms coming on through, and look at all the purple. You rarely see that much purple on the radar, but when we saw that, Weather Service upgraded to a considerable damage, likely a severe thunderstorm warning, but not based on wind, but based on hail. And this did not spare one block of Owensboro. It swept across the entire city, hail the size of baseballs in some locations, and 40 to 60 mile per hour winds. So you just don't see that kind of hail swath, heavy hail for 5 minutes very often at all, and hopefully we won't see that again. It's nice and quiet, though, across the region this evening, and it will be that way until later Wednesday afternoon. Still clear over downtown Evansville. Live view off the top of Fifth Third Bank with the temperature right now of 49. Winds out of the south at around 7 miles per hour, and temperatures now running about, well, let's say mid to upper 40s. We'll drop a few more degrees into the low to mid 40s overnight, so not nearly as cold as it was last night. And just a few high clouds waiting in the wings right now for later tonight and tomorrow. So we had a really nice Tuesday on the way before that severe weather threat returns late Wednesday afternoon. Level 1 to 2, and that higher slight risk is along and north of 64. Damaging wind, the main concern, but a tornado and a little hail can't be totally ruled out. At least the latest run of Future Tracker is much weaker, a little weaker at least with this line. You can see tomorrow just a partly cloudy sky. It will turn very windy, gusts up around 30 miles per hour, but highs in the mid 70s. So this will be the pick day out of the next 7. Then the clouds increase tomorrow night. Wind continues, it will settle down a bit, but mild lows in the low to mid 50s. And then as we head into Wednesday, more clouds than sun. It will turn even windier with those gusts 35 to 45 miles per hour. And later in the afternoon, a few showers will begin to fire. The line, though, is going to kind of develop as it pushes in from the west very late in the day after highs generally topping out somewhere in the upper 60s to low 70s. Now, here's the change I told you about. At 6 p.m., the line is almost along 41 and still not very organized. By 8 p.m., it's a little more organized, but by that point, it's almost out of the tri-state. So threat is a little faster, a little farther to the east, and hopefully it won't be that big a deal. We'll continue to keep an eye on that. Wraparound clouds, much colder air, few showers, maybe a snowflake Thursday morning with highs only around 50 Thursday afternoon. So partly cloudy, not too cold overnight, 40s. Partly cloudy, much warmer and turning very windy tomorrow. Highs in the mid-70s, and then we'll see a little sun on Wednesday. Extremely windy. That broken line of storms late afternoon and evening, 69, and then wraparound clouds, a few showers Thursday morning, clearing in the afternoon, 50 the high. Friday looks nice, increasing clouds and 60. Weak front coming through early Saturday, just a few spotty showers, and we get some sun, 62. Saturday looks like the nicer weekend day because the clouds increase again Sunday, and it looks like a somewhat stronger system with more numerous showers and thunderstorms later Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. We can't rule out a severe weather threat with that one either.
Okay, that was some weathercast with two Wayne Harts on screen at the same time. That was fun. All right, thank you, Wayne.
Still ahead.